Now, if you're anything like me, you probably started out just Googling random Python classes. I don't think anything's really going to beat the value that you're going to get from taking a course at an accredited university, but I can tell you that I do think that there are a couple of options for finding courses that maybe are going to give you the most bang for your buck. So first is going to be on Udemy. It is Automate the Boring Stuff with Python. It is a 9.5-hour course with 41 downloadable resources. And this is just something that makes it incredibly relevant for you. Now, one thing that can be a little difficult with programming courses is they can be slow to start. So I like courses that have like really tangible results that you can see from the get-go. So I want to actually have like challenges throughout. So this course does start out a little slow only because you do have to understand the basics and fundamentals, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you're going to learn a lot of really cool things in the 9.5 hours. Now, you're not going to finish this class becoming a Python master, but it is going to make a lot of really, really cool things. It's going to help you just automate the boring stuff. That's the point of the course. So if you're looking for just a really, really quick overview of Python and trying to make it relevant to you, and you can also usually catch this course when it's on a discount as well. Next up is Jose Portilla's the 2021 Python Bootcamp. So I love this instructor. He has a ton of content on Udemy, and you can also usually find this one on promo as well, but this is a 22-hour course with a ton of articles, and this one is going to provide much more detail to help you better understand what Python is, the data structures, the comparison operators. So this one's going to provide much more content than the Automate the Boring stuff, and it's also going to give you some cool projects to work on as well. So that would be my second recommendation. My third is probably going to be my top pick just because you get so much out of this course. So this course is going to be your 100 Days of Code Complete Python Pro Bootcamp for 2021. Not only is this one cheaper right now, you can also usually find it on promo, as with most Udemy courses, but this course has 60 plus hours of content. There are so many resources, and this instructor is just so passionate about what she does. So this is probably going to be one of my best picks because she actually not only, if I read the profile correctly, does teaching for other courses on Udemy, but also just legitimate classes as well. But you're also learning everything from building websites, games, apps, web scraping, data science. Like, she goes all out in creating this course. And for the price, I really don't think that you could go wrong here. Lastly, with the most accredited course, or one of, so there is a Google IT Automation with Python and Professional Certificate. So this is over on Coursera. So you would essentially have to join them for free, but this is going to be a lengthier course. So you're basically going to pay as you go. You are following Coursera's pricing model, so you would have to make sure that you understand what that price is, but you can see that you're probably that at the end of this course you'll get a certificate, and throwing a name like Google IT Automation on something is going to be much more impressive. So the Udemy courses are more so just to learn it and develop the skills to use it. This one will provide that, but it also provides you that actual like certificate of completion, which Udemy courses give, but this one's more about the prestige associated with the title. Lastly, touching on those resources. So when you go to search on Google or whatever your platform you're using to search, you'll see a ton of other examples. So just make sure as you're going through and you're finding these, like there are tons of courses on YouTube and plenty of other websites, but if you're going to try to learn Python, I would highly recommend trying to understand how it works. So for example, if you're looking into this 100 Days of Code, you'll see that you're learning a lot about how Python works, and you're not just taking code from someone who's saying, all right, just make some changes to this. Like, this helps you to understand all of the functionality of Python so you can apply it to different scenarios, as opposed to learning one or two projects and then just trying to make things fit into the code that you've been presented. So I guess what I'm saying is just try to make sure that you're focusing on something that can really make it as versatile as you need it to be, which is why I like these courses through Udemy, is they provide you content relevant to what you're actually going to need it for. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any other questions, feel free to drop them in the comment box below. And as always, please don't forget to like and subscribe and check out the channel for new content.